Hey guys, we're making the Fuddrucker famous Rice Krispie treat. I'm going to show you all the ingredients and we're going to get started. First, going from the right, we have marshmallows. So this is going to be a 1 pound bag plus a half a bag, which is 8 ounces. We've got a half a stick of butter, and then we've got the rice cereal, which is half a bag, it's 16 ounces. So you're also going to need some ham spray. Now over here we have a half a stick of butter already in a hotel pan. So you're going to start by melting this in the oven. It'll take about 10 minutes. Okay, so our butter has been in the oven for 10 minutes on 325. So we're going to pull it out. We'll see that it's fully melted here. So I'm going to leave one oven mitt on. It's time to add our marshmallows. Dump these in, and I can hold the pan with my oven mitt, and we're going to fully stir these around the butter. They'll actually start to melt a little bit with the butter. And once we fully cover these with butter, we're going to add that back to the oven for 5 more minutes. When we stir this butter in, we're going to add this back to our oven at 325 for 5 more minutes. In 5 minutes in our oven, we're going to pull the marshmallows out. And same as before, we're going to use an oven mitt on our other hand here, and it's time to add our rice cereal. So we're going to pour that in. And it's really important to thoroughly stir this together so you have an even bite in every Rice Krispie treat of marshmallow and cereal. Do a rubber spatula, so we're going to make sure we stir this for about 2 minutes. And just make sure that you're not breaking up the cereal. You're just going to fold the marshmallows into the cereal, and you really want it thoroughly mixed. And once I get this thoroughly stirred in and even throughout, we're going to add it to a half sheet pan. This half sheet pan is lined with ham spray already so that they don't stick. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer this to the half sheet pan. And we're going to use that rubber spatula to make sure that we scrape it all out. Okay, once we've added the mixture to our half sheet pan, you just want to use some gloved hands and spread it out from corner to corner. You want it to look like it has a textury look to it, so we don't want to flatten it too much. Once we finish this, we're going to add this to a rack and let it cool off for 30 minutes. Okay, so we've let this mixture cool for 30 minutes on a rack. Now we're ready to cut it. So I've got my pastry cutter, and we scored the top of it to make our lines. And I'm going to use the metal dough cutter to cut out each crispy square. And it's going to be 3 by 4. You can see the thickness and the speck here. And I've got one set out, and we're going to saran wrap it with some plastic wrap, and they'll be good for 2 days to serve.